Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Atypical Security Guard. Listen, the sun is finally out in the Pacific Northwest. We finally hit spring, and with that, that means that I'm going to be wearing more shorts, more loose-fitting clothing. So what do you do if you still want to remain concealed and carried, right? I made a video the other day about how I was ditching my revolver for EDC and moving on to things like the Glock 26, the Glock 43X. But I wanted to come on here today and say, not so fast, because as the weather has broken, as spring has sprung, I have decided to once again go back to my revolver on those days where I'm wearing athletic clothing or shorts. Now, this brings into question a couple of things that you have to be aware of. Utilizing that revolver today, inside the range, trying to get that draw from concealment. A couple of things that you really want to be aware of. The great thing about revolvers, the fact that they're hammerless, if you're using the hammerless type, similar to my Kimber K6 XS, they're not snagging on your clothing, they're not pulling on anything, but you have to be aware, specifically when you're wearing, shorts like this, when you're holstering that weapon, you have to make sure that nothing, and as The Rock would say, I mean nothing, is getting in between that trigger guard. Little things like your drawstring, like your undershirt, all of the little material that's around that firearm and that trigger guard, that is where you could have yourself a very, very bad day. So where you gain a lot in terms of losing the weight, in terms of switching to like a 6-shot revolver as opposed to a semi-automatic, where you gain a lot of quickness on that draw with there not being a hammer.
I figured it was just a little wonky and
you are putting yourself in a lot more danger in terms of your draw from concealment if you're not paying attention to what is in that potential trigger guard.
I knew how to, off the top of my head, take a 1911 apart. I would have done it. Off the top, I'd have to watch a video to do it. I've watched the video. Yeah.
This is something that you have to watch in every respect in terms of holstering. But if you're using that double action and you're going to be doing a quick draw, coming out in that situation, watching those drawstrings, watching that extra material.